Good morning. Hi,
Hola,
Miss Leah.
hola, 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 buenos días.
Buenos días, Miss B.
Hola, Dino. How are you guys doing?
We are doing so well. We're really excited to read our story today. So I just can't wait to talk about the estanque, the pond.
Oh, so stanky.
Yay. Estanque. Ah, yes. Today on Book Bites, we're doing a full story, a bilingual story in English and in Spanish. And if our friends were listening last week, they heard you teach us the word estanque. Whew, for pond and some of the animals that live on the pond. So I remember a couple of them, Miss Leah. Maybe you could help me with the Spanish names because I think some of them are going to show up on our story. So I know we had, the fish that live in the pond.
Yep. Do you want to tell them, Dino?
Peace.
Yeah, sí, pez.
Pez. And how about the frog that maybe hops around the pond?
Oh, this is a good one. It's rana.
Rana.
Rana. I remember that because I roll it down. Rana. What if it's a teeny tiny little frog?
It's a teeny tiny little guy. Ranita.
Ranita. Okay. And I know a turtle. I do know sometimes there are turtles that live around the ponds.
Think tortoise. It's tortuga.
Tortuga.
All
right.
Tortuga.
All right. Well, I still think estanque and it might be my favorite one.
Oh, yeah. It's everybody's favorite. Everybody's got to go after estanque. And there's one more, maybe a little bit spookier one that we learned last week too. That's very close to the English version. If you don't call it a snake, if you call it a serpent, we call it serpiente.
Serpiente. Ah!
Serpiente. I know a lot of people are scared of the serpiente, and it is best to leave them alone, but really, they're really good animals. They're super helpful, and they do so much good work for the environment, keeping pests away and all. So we'll leave them to do their work. We'll just leave them alone.
Yep.
But they are wonderful.
Slither away.
We don't need to be scared of them. I'm going to share my screen so that we can read the story together. Let's see if I can do it. I think I can. There. So in English, our story is called Jump, Frog, Jump by Robert Kalan, illustrated by Byron Barton. Jump, frog, jump. And I have to say, Miss Leah, we're going to see those words in English and in Spanish. Could you teach us how to say those Spanish words?
Yep, this is something we're going to say every single time we see it in the story. Everybody can say it all together. We say, Salta Ranita Salta.
Salta Ranita Salta.
And that means jump, frog, jump. So we'll do it in Spanish all together. We'll do it in English all together. I like that. Salta Ranita Salta. It's very rhythmic. So we're going to go ahead and start this story, and I'll start with the English. Now, some of the Spanish is not on the page, but Miss Leah, are you going to read that in Spanish for us too?
Oh, sure.
Okay. So this is the fly that climbed out of the water.
Esta es la mosca que salió del agua.
This is the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water.
Esta es la ranita que iba tras la mosca que salió del agua.
I heard you say ranita.
Ranita.
How did the frog catch the fly?
¿Qué harás, ranita, para cazar a la mosca?
Jump, frog, jump.
Salta, ranita, salta.
I'm going to do it again. Jump, frog, jump.
Salta Ranita Salta.
I think I heard some of our amigos saying that too. This is the fish that swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water.
Este es el pez que nadaba tras la ranita que iba tras la mosca que salió del agua.
Is the fish. Oh, how did the frog get away?
¿Qué harás, ranita, para escaparte del pez?
Jump, frog, jump.
Salta, ranita, salta!
Oh, do it again. Jump, frog, jump.
Salta Ranita
Salta!
That's a good jump. This is the snake that dropped from the branch and swallowed the fish that swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water.
Esta es la serpiente que se deslizó de una rama y se tragó al pez que nadaba tras la ranita que iba tras la mosca que salió del agua.
How did the frog get away?
I don't know.
¿Qué harás, ranita, para escaparte de la serpiente?
Oh, I think our friends know. Jump, frog, jump.
Salta, ranita,
Salta!
Good jump. It was a little nerve-wracking there.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
This is the turtle that slid into the pond and ate the snake that dropped from a branch and swallowed the fish that swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water.
Esta es la tortuga que se metió en la charca y se comió a la serpiente que se deslizó de una rama y se tragó al pez que nadaba tras la ranita que iba tras la mosca que salió del agua.
How did the frog get away?
¿Qué harás, ranita, para escaparte de la tortuga?
I don't know.
Jump, frog, jump.
Salta, ranita,
Salta!
Love it. Oh, this is the net that wrapped around the turtle that slid into the pond and ate the snake that dropped from the branch and swallowed the fish that swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water.
The dramatics. Esta es la red que atrapó a la tortuga que se metió en la charca y se comió a la serpiente que se deslizó de una rama y se tragó al pez que nadaba tras la ranita que iba tras la mosca que salió del agua.
I could feel the drama. How did the frog get away?
¿Qué harás, ranita, para escaparte de la red?
Jump, frog, jump.
Salta Ranita, salta for your life.
Jump, frog, jump.
Salta, ranita, salta. Gotta take a breath. These are the kids who picked up the net that wrapped around the turtle that slid into the pond and ate the snake that dropped from the branch and swallowed the fish that swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water.
Estos son los niños que recogieron la red que atrapó a la tortuga que se metió en la charca y se comió a la serpiente que se deslizó de una rama y se tragó al pez que nadaba tras la ranita que iba tras la mosca que salió del agua.
How did the frog get away?
¿Qué harás, ranita, para escaparte de los niños?
Jump, frog, jump.
Salta, ranita,
Salta, salta!
Oh no. This is the
Again?
basket.
Oh
Put over the
gosh.
frog by the kids who picked up the net that wrapped around the turtle that slid into the pond and ate the snake that dropped from a branch and swallowed the fish and swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water.
Esta es la cesta que pusieron sobre la ranita los niños que recogieron la red que atrapó a la tortuga que se metió en la charca y se comió a la serpiente que se deslizó de una rama que se tragó al pez que nadaba tras la ranita que iba tras la mosca que salió del agua.
Oh, this is getting serious.
Oh my goodness.
How did the frog get away?
¿Qué harás, ranita, para escaparte de la cesta?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh gosh.
Basket's under there. Here comes one of los niños.
This Ranita has been through too much.
Let's see. Jump, frog, jump!
Salta Ranita Salta.
I'm so relieved.
I'm relieved too.
Oh, I'm so glad.
So
I'm
beautiful.
so glad that
So beautiful.
yes, I'm so glad La Ranita got away.
Finally.
Can we read just those words again? Jump,
Mhm.
frog, jump, because I like the way it feels.
Mhm.
Salta
Salta
Ranita.
Ranita Salta.
I love it. I love it.
That was great.
That was wonderful.
Woohoo!
And I'm hoping our friends loved hearing it as well. I always have so much fun hearing the story in Spanish and in English together. And I like being able to recognize the Spanish words that you've taught us. I remembered the word la pez,
El pez, sí, the fish.
la tortuga,
Tortuga, turtle.
la serpiente.
Serpientes.
And
Yeah,
I do
perfecto.
think maybe one of my favorite words now is la ranita.
Ranita, sí. We should just name everything Ranita in our lives. The refrigerator, our cars, our pillows. Ranita. It's a beautiful name.
It really is. Well, Miss Lia and Dino, thank you so much for joining us today for a bilingual story. We're going to talk again next Thursday at 10:15 a.m. on Facebook for Book Bites, where we talk about great books that we like, stories we enjoy reading. And in the meantime, between now and Thursday, what are you guys going to be up to?
Oh my goodness. We're doing movement classes at Rockford Park, and we're getting ready for Hagley Museum Sundays, where the family gets free admission when you come in for your Spanish class.
Oh, how fun. And in where we live in this area, the weather has been very nice. So I really hope people are able to get out and go to Rockford Park and Hagley Museum, because those are both beautiful outdoor parks.
Now, are you doing anything there at the library, the Brandywine 100 Library?
Yes, the library right now, we are having some programs for children and families. We have a Jitterbugs program where kids get to move and dance. We also have our story times every week. And now that it's getting beautiful out, we have a park. So our library is right next to a park with trees, and estanque is right behind our library. So we could have some trail tales, meaning we'll take a walk to the pond estanque and have a story at the same time.
Love that. That sounds wonderful. Perfect time of year for that.
Yes, it is. So thank you so much, Miss Lia. And I know that one last Spanish word we need to say.
Adios.
Adios. Adios, amigos. Adios, Dino.